I'm going to do another mesquite bowl. The pith is up in this one on the edge there, but up ½ inch into there. It'll have to come out. This will be the bottom. I mounted this one between centers. Pith level here. Right there, so we'll come this way just a little bit. By adjusting the angle, I can put the pith in the plane of rotation. Cool for June. It's still too warm to wear a jacket. Pull over windbreaker. And I can zip to my chin. I swapped cheap readers for safety glass bifocals. 3/4 inch bowl gouge. Use my air shield, fully charged. From time to time, I have to tighten the tailstock as the point of the cone presses in and the spur drive begins to slip. measuring for a foot that will also be the tenon. I'm looking for 85 millimeters. Got a long way to go. I occasionally have to retighten as the cone digs deeper into the wood. There's a huge difference in the low sides, but it's not too late to correct that. I have plenty of wood to work with and still get an 85 millimeter foot. $1,200. What I'm going to try to do here, since this and this are way out of whack, everything's out of whack. See, we've got this low side here. We're not even to there yet. High side, yeah, bark's on there, so let's forget bark on this one. Top of wood here. Top of wood way up here. So this has got to go this way and this way. So maybe something like that. And now we've got top of dark wood. Hard to tell. Top of wood. A little more this way. And a little more that way. Now, top of wood. Pretty close. Bottom of wood. Pretty close. Now this might not want to hold on very well. So we'll go easy on reshaping this. I cut a hole in the ruler and glued a magnet inside. Now it stays where I put it. I think this may be the first time I've ever tried this, at least to this degree. Hold on it again. Not down to level ground yet. See, my 5/8 likes it any better. Now there are 2 holes where there should be 1, thanks to that catch. Driving the spur deeper into the wood should help hold it. Now the bottom is level again, and the low sides are just about even. Working from the top down now to minimize chip out of the rim. The bark is not tight, so I won't try to save it. The heel of the gouge does a nice job of burnishing mesquite, minimizes the need for sanding. I was so concerned with getting the proportions of the bowl right, I completely forgot I wanted an 85mm foot. I guess we can forget about that. I pasted a chart to my bandsaw showing all the perfect circle mortises and tenons for all my jaws and all my chucks. I would have to go down to a much smaller foot unless I shortened the bowl and moved up to 72. So that's what I decided to do. I was aiming to get up to 72, went too far the other way. Whittling it down little by little. I don't want to overshoot again. I was looking for 72. I measure again to double check. I'll take that. 70 is a little small for the jaws I had in mind, but smaller is okay. The corner still won't leave marks, and you'll still get a good firm grip. I use a spindle detail gouge to cut a very slight dovetail in the foot. The bottom of the dovetail is where the jaws register, and I don't have any diameter to spare. I don't want the foot to be that far inside the bottom diameter of the bowl, so I'll reshape the bowl. I make a slow, steady, slicing finishing cut with the flute almost closed. The surface is smooth but uneven, so I mess up my beautiful burnished finish with a scraper. I'll undo some of the damage with a shear scrape. Gotta be careful not to put pressure into the wood when you get to the mix of air and wood. That mid-course correction gave me a nicely balanced bowl. The high ends roughly the same, and the low sides also roughly the same. Hollowing the interior was routine. I sanded the bowl 240 and 320 and finished it with tried and true varnish oil. It ended up being a smaller bowl than I intended, about 4 inches by 2 inches, but it'll make a nice ring bowl. Thanks for watching.